What if I told you weight loss does not happen from starving yourself? What if it starts with learning how to build your plate? Because most people are not overeating just because they have no discipline. They are overeating because they don't understand portions, the balance, and how to structure a meal. That actually supports their health. So in today's video, I am going to teach a very simple, very practical and the most sustainable method of all time for your weight loss. That is plate method. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to build your plate for better fullness, better energy and also for better fat loss without even counting a single calorie. Namaskaram, I am Sai Priya. Welcome back to my channel. If you are someone who always is confused what to eat, how much to eat, or wondering whether your meals are actually helping you to lose weight or gain weight, then this video is for you. I am going to explain the plate method in a very simple way, but also with science and logic behind it, so you can understand why and how it works. This is not a crash diet, and it is definitely not a method that makes you starve. This is the most practical way that helps you to stay full, eat balanced meals, and makes weight loss much more doable with your daily life. So, what exactly is this plate method? The easiest version looks like this. Half of your plate should contain non-starchy vegetables. 1/4 of your plate should contain protein, and the other 1/4 of your plate should contain your carbs. You can use healthy fats to cook or add separately to your meal, but in a very less amounts. That's it. Simple, right? But do not let this simplicity fool you. If you hate the idea of measuring the weight of the meals you eat, this is for you. Now let's talk why this method actually works. The first reason is the portion control. A lot of people might think we are eating healthy, but they don't know how much to eat. Too much rice, too many roti, too much oil. These are too many extras that add up to your weight gain. The second reason is satiety. When your plate is actually balanced with enough protein, enough vegetables, and good amounts of fats and carbs, you feel fuller for longer, and because of this, you are less likely to go in search for the extra snacks or some sweet cravings. The third and very important reason is sustainability. This is what makes this method very powerful, because the diet only works if you can follow it. This plate method is something everybody can use, at home, at work, even while traveling, or for the people who are living in hostels. Now, I want to say something important. Weight loss is not magic. It only happens when your overall eating patterns are in calorie deficit. And over time, your body heals and tends to support more healthier and better choices in your food and lifestyle. Now, let's break it down clearly. Half should be non-starchy vegetables. It includes carrot, cucumber, cabbage, beans, spinach, cauliflower, broccoli, capsicum, tomato, lettuce, and other vegetables that are high in volume and are low in calories. These not only fill up your stomach but adds the extra energy and avoids constipation. 1/4 of the plate is protein, and these can be eggs, paneer, tofu, curd, Greek yogurt, chicken, fish, dal, lentils, soya chunks, and any other quality protein source you can find. Protein is so important because it helps with fullness and also supports muscle. It also makes you feel more satisfied after a meal. And the last quarter is the carbohydrates, like rice, roti, millets, oats, potato, poha, idli, dosa, or any other carb foods that are available according to your preferences or in your culture. Carbs are not the enemy. The problem is always the portion size and the lack of balance in your plate. I have seen people shift to quinoa oats in order to lose weight, Please don't stop eating Indian food. You can eat as much Indian food as you need and lose weight. You don't have to feel deprived of home. You simply need to build a plate according to the measurements I gave you. Now let's talk about the mistakes people often make. Making the whole plate with carbs. For example, too much rice on a plate and a vegetable curry with no protein. The second mistake is forgetting protein. A meal without protein will not keep you fuller for longer, and this makes you crave more snacks and sweets later on. And the third and the biggest mistake we all make is if it is homemade meal, you think it is healthy and you think it is automatically good for weight loss. Homemade food can also often be calorie dense. Fourth mistake is drinking calories without even noticing. Sugary drinks, fancy coffees, juices, and sweetened beverages can easily undo the balance of the meal. And the fifth mistake is using this method only for one meal. If you want real results, the plate method should make a pattern. It should be consistent and sustainable. It is not a one-time experiment. And when I say this, most people loved it. You know why? Because it is very doable. It does not require a weighing scale. It does not require a tracking app. And does not require to calculate every gram of your food. And that is why this works with everyone. Even for beginners, busy people, students, just wants a simpler way to eat better. Sometimes the most effective might not be the most complicated strategy. Also, by following this plate method, you are not only just losing weight, you are actually building a very good relationship with food. And this is what makes the results last. Start with a plate, start with a balance. See you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.